Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. On play action, Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. That's taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Go!
From out of the gun, here's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To throw again is May. That's deep for Olave. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New England. It's his third touchdown on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Patriots move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Ready up.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive.
And he will get into the end zone. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Patriots. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats will take a 14-6 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Cook, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So after 1, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll motion over Samuel. Play action. It's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All 52. Middle.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Here's May.
And that'll be batted down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. He'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down, up past the 35.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's May again. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos's kick is good. And the Patriots will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. On the give, this is Stevenson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Robinson. Again, it'll be Stevenson. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Stevenson. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Pats going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've come to halftime here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now, May gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Throw right side to Olave.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On second down, it's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That's deep for Olave. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Patriots ready for the punt.
Formation for the Patriots.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll go play action here with Allen. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And third down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown Buffalo. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bills 13. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
From out of the gun, here's May. A pass, right side, taken by Baker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He finds Bell. That's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Matt Milano there to stop him.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
On the set.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. The left side into the hands of Olave. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And
that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Cooper going in motion. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Got it into the hands of Olave. He's got another one. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New England. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A run with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 2nd down, Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Allen going to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm not buying. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. They'll go right back to Stevenson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Throw right side to Olave. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Press Olave. Touchdown, Patriots. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that was his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run right here with Cook. And a short pickup past the 25. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Allen working from the pistol. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Cooper with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
56.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Go!
Now Stevenson. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home, as we say so long from Foxborough.